G'day mate and welcome to Factorio with me, JD. The mods I've actually chosen to highlight this week, and yes, you heard me right, mods is time tools and just clock by bobbing about. So this is technically the first bobs mod I've ever intentionally installed on my PC to play with and do an actual highlight on. But I was looking for some sort of way to read what it was in real time and display it in Factorio. And unfortunately, in my quick look through the mod portal, I didn't actually find anything that did exactly what I wanted. But I did find these couple of mods. So first off, we have the clock GUI from Bobbing About, which tells you the current time in game, along with the current time, the time played in this save, along with your evolution factor and the current game speed. So I thought that was really, really handy and some interesting things to know. But then I was like, it feels like it's missing a few features. So I went and actually grabbed Time Tools. Now, Time Tools is a mod, it's this mod up here, which is one I actually used like 2 and a bit years ago, back in version 15. It had a lot of advantages in the actual game, and it's one of the reasons I actually grabbed it, because it just seemed to it did what I wanted. Okay, let's be honest, it did what I wanted. So it has a couple of features. First off, it has the current time in game, same as Bob's mod does. On top of that, you can see the 3 in front. It actually means I'm on day number 3 of this game. That is game time, you know, Factorio days, not real days. Yes, I have never accidentally sat down in front of the PC first thing in the morning and sat there until I suddenly realized it was dark and I was definitely hungry. On top of that, it actually comes with a couple more features. So one, it has a pretty button here we can click, which turns everything to instantly day. So as you can see, I've clicked this button, bang, it's instant middle of the day. If I turn it back off, it's back to 1900, i.e. getting pretty dark. But yeah, it has that lovely feature as well. You can see Bobbing About's mod unfortunately breaks when I turn it on to instant day. So something you need to keep in mind if you have any mods that manipulate the day-night cycle. On top of that has a greater than and less than button. And I can actually use that to slow down time or speed up time, so to speak. So this actually cuts it down to 1/4 normal game speed. And as you can see, everything feels a little bit chunky because the game's actually been lowered down to 1/4 normal game speed. On top of that, you can crank the speed all the way up and run things at 64 times normal game speed if you so desire. Actually, I think if I click that, it goes back to normal game speed no matter what. So, is a cute mod if you really don't like early game and you really want to blow through it. You can just start a new game, turn on day mode, run at daytime, set the game speed to 2 or 4 times, and blow through the early game burner stage. It's actually what I did in my original Gigabase series like 2 years ago. I think for the first 10 or 20 episodes, I was playing the whole game at 2 times speed. It really, really sped up all of the early game. On top of that, Time Tools actually gives you a little combinator. So a little combinator does a couple of things. It reads the game time in ticks. It reads what day you've been in the game, along with the current hour of the day and the minutes in the day, along with whether you've clicked this button to turn it to always day or always night. On top of that, we have the darkness and the lightness factor. So you can actually see how dark it is as a ratio compared to how light it is as a ratio. Really, really cool if you want to turn on a whole bunch of lights just at nighttime or just on at midnight, or or in my case, because I'm just weird like that, my light's actually set to turn on when light is above 80%. So, if it's the middle of the day, the lights turn on. If it's the middle of the night, all the lights turn off. Anyway, that's pretty much it for these 2 mods. Really, really short video, but there's not a lot to them. Like I said, I love Time Tools. Used it a long time ago. If I do another series, I'll probably end up using it again because it's just so much quicker to set the game speed to 2 times speed and just get through all that early game stuff. As for the Bobbing About mod, I gotta admit, I'm a little bit disappointed. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. As always, links to both mods will be down in the description below. If you like this video, click the like button. If you want to see more mod highlights like this, by all means, click the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next mod highlight. Thank you very much for watching. See you next one. Bye.